Okay, so let's have a quick chat. If you are a corporate professional, if you're working the 9 to 5 type of job, and you're doing the good hustle every single day, how many of you guys have been on your way to work, you're in a great mood, you're enjoying a fabulous cup of coffee, you're listening to music, a podcast, and you're just ready to crush your day? Like, you're ready to be productive, you're ready to have good conversations, you're ready to crush all the meetings. And the first person you engage with to start your day is rude. They're mean, maybe they're demanding something from you, maybe it's even a superior or a boss, could be a coworker, but it's an unpleasant experience. And what you find is that instead of, greeting them with the highest level of emotional intelligence, a lot of times we fire back, we greet them with the same amount of negativity that we are receiving, and we're finding that we're like absorbing all of that negative energetic space into our own bodies. And then what happens is, once we've left that scenario and we have another encounter with a different colleague, teammate, we don't show up as our best selves. We have taken on that negativity, and a lot of times we then transfer it to the next person. And so I'm sure you can guess what happens. That cycle continues. That negativity is transferred from person to person, from teammate to teammate, and then even on to clients that we're working with throughout our entire day. So the energy that you show up with in the workplace, it absolutely matters, because it affects other people and it affects you. If you have that experience in the morning, more than likely, the rest of your day is probably, maybe not wrecked, but it's definitely not optimal, and you're not showing up as your best self, your best energetic self. You're not gonna produce your best work because you're just not in the right headspace and the right heart space, for that matter. And so how you treat other people, how you communicate to other people is incredibly important. It's critical to how your teams are then going to show up, how your colleagues are going to show up, the goals you're going to hit, being able to produce credible and creative work. And communication's a tricky thing. 93% of communication's nonverbal, right? They did a research study, I think, in the 70s, and that's kind of what they found, and that's pretty much what we abide by today. Now, there's a lot of things that make up that 93%. It can be your body language, your facial expressions, a bunch of different things. But 7% is what you choose to say in your words. So how we present something is going to affect how we transfer a message, positive or negative, how we make someone else feel, and then ultimately the productivity of that entire team for that day. And if that continually happens, if people are continually showing up negatively, or they think it's acceptable, that's where you create systemic problems culturally, as a team, as a division, as an organization, and then it can really impact negatively in the long term. So think about how you show up. Check yourself at the door. Okay, when you walk in, think about how you want to engage with other people when you enter your organization for the day. Think about how you want to affect other people, because what you say matters. How you communicate with people matters. The small water fountain talk is actually more important than you think. You're going to affect somebody's day depending on whether or not you smiled, whether or not you waved and said hello, whether or not you gave someone feedback in a positive way, or you did it in a way that was really negative and probably could have been refined. So think about what you bring to the table. You all have amazing talents and gifts. How we present those gifts in our organization will make all the difference.
na 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 na.